And if he's asking you out for coffee as a first date, go ahead and block him right now.
So, Gigi, I was looking at your content, and like, I'm starting to realize that you're the reason why these girls is acting the way that they're acting. Can you like, with your content, can you tell the girls, you know what I'm saying, like, just ease them up a little bit? Like, you know, you get them so rowdy with your toxic content.
No, they don't get rowdy. They know who they are. And they don't deal with BS.
It's not
That's what y'all don't like.
It's not about that. It's not about that. A man should be able to just, you know, take you out, get some coffee. You know what I'm saying? That's the way of spending money.
Not the first date.
Nah, we don't need to spend.
No coffee the first date. No taking a walk for the first date at the park. We're not doing that either.
We want steak on the first day, huh?
It ain't even gotta be steak. But coffee,
So what would you tell the woman, like, where a man should take them for the first day, or what they should get?
I wouldn't say anything like specific or anywhere specific, but it should be intentional. Like, I feel like if you're asking a girl for coffee, you're not sure you actually like her. You're not sure you actually want to get to know her.
Just to get coffee?
Yeah, that's like an interview. That's what you go for an interview.
But what if he's like, yo, I just want to figure her out. I want to feel her body language towards me. I want to, you don't ever look at that though, right? You just want to be
around feminine energy, but you gotta really step if you're going to do that. Because listen
step
to this
for the first time.
Yes, 100%.
Because if I step, right, and then like, I got to step again and again, but then once I start getting comfortable, I start easing up, you're gonna be like, oh, he's broke. Oh, he's a bum.
No, it's not. I wouldn't say it's all that. But intention is everything, for sure. But if you say you met a girl, right? This girl was like bad, like 10 out of 10. You gonna ask her to go for coffee? Because you're already sure that you like her and you're attracted to her, right?
I mean, you're right. It has to be my intentions though.
Y'all don't ask no girl that y'all think really look good that you
all
like.
Right, but not all men, right? You know, have enough money to fund certain things. So what if he's like, okay, all I have enough for this date right here is to get coffee and just to talk and, you know, just be in person instead of texting and being on the phone all the time.
I think he shouldn't be dating. He should go back to planning. Make more money.
What?
If you ain't got enough money to date, you shouldn't be dating.
So let me ask you this: it's a little bit personal. So does a man need to have money in order to talk to you?
Yes.
So you wouldn't talk to a man that, you know, he's trying and he's trying to rise and get his paper up, but he doesn't have paper at the moment, but he wants to mess with you.
If I was ugly, would he want to talk to me? Would he ask me on a date?
So you think
answer the question.
No matter how much, whatever he has in his pocket, he can't approach a pretty girl without, you know, you expecting him to.
I feel like any girl, it doesn't matter if she's pretty or not, but I feel like any girl, if you don't have the money to date her, why waste your time? But I feel like a lot of guys think that, oh, it's like the girl doesn't have money, but what if she's got money? Because I don't need the man's money, but if you're gonna have to match me where I'm at, you're gonna need to have some money, yeah.
So with the coffee date, how do I know if I like you or not?
I'm not saying you should know that you 100% like me, because that has to do with, like, you know, personality and all those other things, but you should know intentionally where you want to, like, are you going to try to provide what you can? Are you going to try to wow her? If you're not trying to impress me, you don't like me, or you're not interested in me. Not like as in like, but you're not interested in me if you're not trying to impress me. And coffee date is not impressive. It's not impressive.
So it takes money to impress you, because the coffee is not going to impress you. I'm supposed to impress you.
Right. I feel like it's also the experience, though, the ambiance, that how you carry yourself, how you are going to try to impress me also factors into how much I'm going to be attentive and interested in you. But to answer your question, you said, do you need to have money to, like, I'm only impressed by money? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
No, because there's guys that I've turned down that have had money, but they didn't have the intention, they didn't have the planning and everything else I like. But that will get you, in through the door for a second.
So we say intention, right? If I'm invited, if I even throw the fact that I want to, hang out with you, you know how easy it is for a man to be like, come to my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can watch a movie.
Be scary.
And nine times out of 10, you know what that's already like you will know what that intention is.
Right.
So the fact he wants to take you to get coffee or take you to get anything,
right.
that should show you, that he wants to spend time with you.
It's not given for me. It's still given job interview.
So all right. So you think so? If a man says, "Yo, I want to take you to a steakhouse," you think he likes you because he's taking you to the steakhouse?
No, but I feel like there's conversations that usually happen. You know, what restaurant you like, what type of food you like to eat. Intention is still intention, but who said I like coffee? You have to ask those questions too. If you just go out and say, "Hey, let's go to a coffee shop," I don't drink coffee, so we're gonna be both sitting there looking dumb. I don't know about that. Ambiance and all that stuff plays. It's intentional.
Okay, so on the first date, if a man spends a lot of money on you, is that a way of him saying that he likes you?
It's a way of him saying that he's sure that he wants to pursue me.
Because there's some girls, I'm not gonna say you, but there's girls out there, they determine love and based on how much somebody is spending on them.
See, I can't put me in that one. I don't do that. I'm not in that demographic. Okay. I'm not in that.
But your content, you kind of like push that narrative. You know what I'm saying?
They should have more self-worth. They should want good things. They should want a man to treat them right the second he walks in. Because if there's dudes that's doing it, why am I gonna spend time with you and you're just talking about some, well, I'm not sure I wanna pursue you, let's go get coffee. And there's another dude that meets me and he's like, I'm really intentional, I wanna get to know you, you're my type, you have a lot of, I see that you're ambitious and all these things or whatever. That's more intentional, that's really what differentiates it.
How does he know if you're ambitious if he doesn't know you?
Okay. Let's say not ambitious, but the way I carry myself and the way you see physically how a woman takes care of herself too. I feel like that plays a part. So yeah, I feel like guys treat me differently or you get treated differently depending on how you treat yourself, how you uphold yourself, how you take care of yourself. So I feel like that plays a part too.
All right, so let's not even talk about coffee. Let's like something so simple as like, let's go get some ice cream and we'll go walk in a park or something. You wouldn't even do that?
I look like a dog. We're gonna go take a walk in the park on the first date.
A walk in a park?
You
gotta get to know him.
It's giving cheap. It's giving cheap. I don't do the cheapness. That's the only thing. If I'm not, it really has more so to do with me though, and I think that I just want women to not want to date cheap. Don't be cheap with yourself, and that's also one of my values too. I'm not cheap with me. I wouldn't want to date a man.
Now let me ask you this. You don't want him to be cheap, right? But what is it, in the long run that you're gonna do for him in terms of, are you gonna cook? Are you gonna do his laundry?
I look like his mom.
So what is it that you bring it to the table?
You can't pop kids out, can you? You can't do that. You don't have, well, that's a whole different conversation. But it would come down to, I feel like, your beliefs too. But I feel like in general, women's energy is so like important and it helps you guys do a lot. So I feel like in general, pouring into a woman, you're already going to like receive back. That's a whole separate conversation. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't see myself cooking and cleaning either. But only because I'm somebody that I do a lot. I'm never gonna not be working.
you know that's the bare minimum, right?
It's the bare minimum, not to.
No. Cooking
coffee is the bare minimum.
No. A man every day has to wake up out his bed, put his clothes on.
He got to do that whether I'm there or not.
Outside to make money.
He got to do that whether I'm there or not. So either whether I'm there or not, you have to make sure your clothes are, clean and make sure you have a meal.
Wow.
So at that point, if you want me to join your life and do that, I'm working for you for free. But that's why I want somebody.
She's so serious too.
I'm so serious. But there's guys out there like that, and I've met guys out there like that. They married, their wife don't cook, clean, nothing, but they're boss women. They're the type that they're doing their own thing. I don't see myself staying at home and doing something. So that's my perspective. It's not so much, I'm just gonna stay home and do nothing. That's not me.
So the man with the money, he gotta wash his own clothes. He gotta
hire a cleaning service. That's what they're for. That's what they're out there for.
You want a rich.
If I see myself like that, that's what I'm gonna have. I'm not dating nobody that's making less. So if you're not making as much as me, then yeah, we got a problem there. Especially and then imagine if you got your girl pregnant, your wife pregnant.
Yeah.
You think she better be getting up and cooking and cleaning for everybody, and she just had a baby? You better hire a cleaning service. I deserve to kick my feet up and take care of this baby. It's what coffee dates, I feel like I've come across men, their intention with saying the coffee date. Most of the time when I run into men and they told me that that's what they say to women, is because they don't want to waste money just in case they get to know her at the coffee date and they don't like her. So I just want to date men who are like, okay, I met this girl, I'm already interested off rip. Let's see where this goes. And they're not afraid to take a risk. Like, I like risk takers. That's that boss mindset that's what I'm attracted to.
Now, let me ask you this question though. Would you mess with a guy, you know, he's rich and he gives you whatever you want, but he treats you horrible, versus the man that's broke? You know, he got a little son, he got a job, he able to, you know, do a little something for you, and he treats you the nicest, but he just can't afford to get you the things that you want sometimes.
I would be chilling at home by myself. I mean, if I ain't got to choose one, why would I want either one? I mean, if I'm making money and he making money, what I need you for? If you treat me like if I'm treating me better than
but
you treat me.
But he gets you whatever you want, but he just puts you to the side sometimes because he's pursuing, you know, prioritizing.
But you said if he treat me bad, if he treat me horrible, nah. If I treat me good and I got my own money, what I need you for at that point?
So you don't want the guy that treats you amazing?
No, because you still can't add to me. You still can't. So, what are you gonna help with?
So for a man,
I need to help you with your credit.
Let me ask you this question now. What is your viewpoint on somebody treating you good versus somebody treating you bad?
I don't want to give out too many details because then people will start formulating thoughts and trying to morph into the man that I'm looking for, and I don't like that. I would just say an intention, 1, is everything. 2, ambitious. And 3, you gotta have some money. You gotta have some coin.
I ain't gonna lie, 2025, you can't be dating if you don't got it though, I ain't gonna lie.
It should have been this way, but I feel like honestly things have shifted because women are in a different place now than we once were, where we don't really, we don't have to marry y'all and have babies if we don't want to. So it's like, y'all gotta bring value for sure. So now let's talk about the Dominicans versus the Puerto Ricans on your page.
I shifted towards, Colombian.
Yeah, let's talk about the toxic content. How about we get into that?
We can get into it. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely get into it. Next time. We get into it next time.